Hello and welcome back to the Colony with Man and Antz. Today we're going to take a first look at Star Wars Pinball VR. Quite exciting. First of all, I need to say a massive thank you to the devs for providing a key so I could take a look at the game. That is hugely appreciated. Second of all, there is a mild confession. I have actually played this already. I actually recorded a video for this yesterday, and as I was editing it, late into the evening, ready to be up to date on the 30th, I think it is, I realised I had completely forgotten to use an option in the game which mutes... Where are we? Audio mutes licensed music. So I had copyright music all over the place in my video, so I just had to abandon it. Although I recorded the game and the vocals separately on audio tracks, it would have meant that you'd had a pinball game without any sound effects of the actual pinball game. So it seemed like it'd be a bit pointless to try and salvage it. So here we are again. So this is your little hub within the Star Wars Pinball VR universe. It's very nice, isn't it? All the statues around. The Stormtrooper statues and the posters there, I've put those in. I unlocked those by playing the game previously. So you can change these decorations to various things and unlock more as you go, and you can change those. You can see there's another pedestal down there. There's this one here which you can put something on. There's the shelves over here. There's the bookcase, the speeder, the Jabba the Hutt, and the I'm going to say AT-AT, but I'm not 100% sure. They were already there, so they're just part of the scenery, if you like. I do like this Jabba, this like 50% size Jabba. He's very, very cool. So a couple of other things to note. Obviously, there would be music if you were playing this at home, but because I'm recording, I've had to turn off the licensed music, as I mentioned. But there is music in the game. You can see here there are all sorts of various Star Wars songs you can unlock as well and play in the thing there in the jukebox. So yesterday, before I played the game, I did have a quick look at the Steam reviews. I don't like to watch other people play the game or read reviews, but I tend to find the Steam reviews give you a good general overview. So it's got a bit of a mixed receiving so far. There are two main issues for that. One is that the index controllers aren't supported. The index motion controllers aren't supported in-game, which... To be honest, I don't really mind that much. I'm using an index. The game supports the index headset. It doesn't have, on the Steam page for the game, it does not list the index as a supported headset. So everyone who's moaning that the index controllers aren't supported, the page never said the index was actually supported at all. So the fact that it's working in the headset, I think, is quite good in the first place. Quite a few developers have a tendency to say if it's not supported on the index, if I haven't been able to test it, then they just lock the index out. Not quite a few, that's an exaggeration. One or two times that has happened where headsets have been just hardware locked out of playing something. So at least it works, and you can use an Xbox controller. If you had a motion controller, I don't think it would do much different. It's just going to be like a split Xbox controller, so I don't think you'd gain much from doing it. The other thing people have complained a little bit about is the graphics. Now, as you're looking around here, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, the graphics look all right. You know, the models are quite detailed. Textures look okay. It all looks all right. The pinball table looks suitably detailed. But I think the main thing within the home is the Jabba the Hutt. When you look at the stomach texture or skin texture from the side, you can see there's no actual depth to it at all. It is just a flat texture with creases painted on it, essentially, and folds and stuff. So the game does appear to have been designed or developed for the Quest primarily and then ported to PC. There are graphics options within the TV, but they're basically so little it doesn't really matter. It's like subtitles and stuff like that. It's nothing which you can actually do to change the graphical quality of the game. So it would be, if you're playing on PC, you would want to be able to use your hardware to its full ability, which you can't in this. So that's not great, but the game doesn't look bad. It's not like I'm looking around going, well, this is a game designed for, a 20-year-old device. This looks terrible. It looks good. There are a couple of things we'll see as we go. Back to the game itself. So this is a pinball game. So you can come over here and you can play the pinball table straight away. Or if you go over to the TV, you can do a career mode in Star Wars Pinball. A career mode in a pinball game, yes. You get to pick the light side or the dark side. Whichever side you fight for, their fleet that's hanging above the pinball table here becomes bigger and starts outweighing the numbers of the other side, which is quite interesting. There are force powers in the game that you can unlock as well. We can go have a look at that now, actually, because we will be going on with the career mode. So you can see I went with the dark side. I have 12 of the triangular tokens, or whatever it is, so far. I've done a few missions on Operation 1. You can see here, yeah, I did that many yesterday. And then you have these powers here, so you can unlock these powers you actually activate with the B button, I think. But I don't really know I haven't seen any visual indication it's actually working, so I'm not sure if actually you need to do something to get the force power. And then you have force talents, which are like passive abilities. So we've got one here which grants 5,000 for each 10 parsecs the ball travels, 20 skill shot score bonus, 40 bumper score bonus. So, you know, passive abilities that you can unlock and upgrade as you go, and then you unlock more little wee triangle things. So what I might do is I might swap over to the light side just to see if anything different happens. No, it's even unlocked the same missions, the same tokens. The tokens have carried over to the light. So it doesn't look like you can do light side and then go back to the dark side. It looks like it's just whichever one you pick and you swap between, nothing really actually changes. So we'll go back in here, we'll go to operation. We'll start with table 1. Table 1 is the Mandalorian, so that's going to be quite apt for a lot of you. You can see I scored 2 of the triangles, and I think I got quite close to the top score there of almost 5 million, but I didn't quite get there. So here are the tables themselves. So as you can see, this is a kind of a modern looking table. It's very detailed. There's lots of stuff going on. There's the little droid robot in the background there, which I think is from the first episode. There's the ship. There's a Mandalorian stood on the left side there of the table. There's a little baby Yoda floating around over there. There's a lot of stuff going on. And there is a very special view that I do like. If you press the Y button, you can come down, I can't remember what they call it now, but you can come down to this view here. And whilst you're in this view, you can use the shoulder buttons to flip between the 2 sides and the middle. So I do kind of like this view in the middle. It's a bit weird. It's a bit awkward to play. The UI, the score and the time and everything, they hover in a very weird place, and quite often I find we're right in the way of what you were looking for. But I like that. That's nice. It's kind of what VR is about. I don't think you'd have this sort of view in a normal flat screen pinball game. It seems something that would only really be viable in a VR game. I don't think it really works very well as a long-term thing, but it's nice. I like it. I just noticed that the chargy rhino thing that he uses as his sigil is on that bumper there. Awesome. So we're going to come out of this by pressing Y again, and then we're going to hit A to get started. And there he is, popping down. So I think we are good to go. 5 minutes on the on the thing. One thing I'd mentioned this when I was trying to record yesterday. I don't understand why when you got a table which is clearly supposed to be like a modern table, it's very new, very shiny. It has the same terrible, very pixelated LED screen that you would have on a table from like 15, 20 years ago or whatever. You'd have thought they would have something a bit more modern there. I do find it does give you information on those little screens. I do find it very difficult to pay attention to the table and read what's on them. So you may see stuff on those that I'm missing, so don't freak out too much about that. I should also say when you select the mission, there is also an option to get a table guide, and it does show you all the special things you can do on the table. I am not really good enough to worry about that. I just hit the ball. If I can keep the ball going for as long as possible, I'm happy. Oh, I've got it behind the... What happens now? What's over there? There wasn't much I could do about that one, was there? So because it's a 5-minute limit, you'll have as many balls as you need. They'll just keep on coming. There are other options. We'll probably see some of them as we go through this. So sometimes they give you like a survival mode, which is basically just a timed challenge. I've not really noticed what's the difference between timed and survival. Or sometimes they give you a certain number of balls that you are limited to. So if you were more pinball inclined and you were actually, you know, good at these games, which I wouldn't say that I am. I could have used my extra flipper there, couldn't I? I failed miserably. Oh, no. Well, you can nudge the table, should you wish as well. Should it do much? Completely forgot what I was saying. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not very pinball inclined. I think that's what I was saying, wasn't it? Maybe, I don't know. So I'm gonna do my best, but don't expect much in ways of actual skillful shots, unlocking all of the vague or various content that's on the tables. I just play for fun, essentially. It does seem weird without the music. I didn't really notice the music was there when I was playing yesterday, but now that it's not there, I can definitely tell. It does feel a little bit emptier. Obviously, as I say, if you're just playing at home, you can have whatever music you want, I guess. Whereas I've been slightly more limited. Well, something happened. I don't know what. Is it saying something on the... It said 4 more hits to something, but I don't know what I hit. And it's now gone. So that's what I mean. To unlock? I don't know. I do find it... Like, it would be nice if there was some way of having that projected somewhere else. Like as a floating UI, or an option for it at the very least, so I could have an idea of what's going on. How am I doing for score? Not great. We're about halfway there though, so we've got some time. There's a few tables where I've managed to use the what I call the extra paddles that's further up the board. Never once have I found a sensible thing to use them for.
I want my next job.
So I can see we've only got, towards the top, just to the right there, there's only one of those, what look like droid. Yeah, that thing I just hit there. Oh, now they're all back. I was wondering if I was about to unlock stuff, but now it's all gone, so kind of irrelevant. So I'm going to press the B button. Oh. I don't know if that was, that must have been just fortuitously timed. But I pressed the B button, which is supposed to be my force power, and unlocks, oh, this is, I didn't see this last time.
After he got the bounty in, Mandalorian arrived on our Vala sector.
I do like these things, so I did have something on one of the other tables which was a little similar. It was almost like a boss fight on a pinball table, which I did really like.
After it took several hits, it wanted to self-destruct.
Do not self-destruct. Cover me.
Seem to be getting a lot of score for them, which is good, like 100,000.
Well, now we just need to get the door open.
Oh. Ah, not much I can do about that one. How are we doing? Oh yeah, we have smashed the score for this now. We're up to 900,000. Yeah, getting those little special things is definitely key to getting those higher scores. Obviously. Obviously. Sort of goes without saying, doesn't it? How long we got? 28 seconds. Enough time to... Or I was going to say enough time to get over the 10 million, but we are already there, or a million, or whatever it is. It's hard to tell from this view. It's got to be 10 million, hasn't it? Where did it go? We just get a million for that. What's going on?
G-Unit wanted to disintegrate the little one. The Mandalorian couldn't let that happen.
Oh, there we go. Time is up. So we got whatever that is. Something crazy. We got a cabinet shelf reward, an ATST. So now I know what they're called. So if we smashed it, was at 12 million. I think that's the first shelf display thing I've had. So I just wanted to go check. Oh, it is snap rotation. I've not checked actually to see if I can change that. Obviously, I'm not a fan of... So it's not that. Is it this one here? Is it just helmets? Yeah, it is. We'll put something else there if we can. Do we not have any other? No, okay, that's fine. Is it the bookshelf? It is! What else we got? We got a chunky jabber. Excellent. I like that dude. He looks cool. So he's the one from the Mandalorian TV show that had been repurposed by some group of people, if I recall. If I recall correctly, let's go over here. So we'll go through a couple more tables that I played yesterday. So I've already got the high score on that, so we'll skip that one. It was a quite nice table, though I would recommend the Rebels one. Episode 6, sorry. Apparently my Roman numeral skills are very low. But yeah, we'll have a go at that one, because I did very badly at that one yesterday.
Jedi Knight and friend Captain Solo.
So you can see Luke walking across there. It's cool. You got an ATST stood there. What else? We've got the speeder guy just going around in circles, just aiming at Luke over here. So we're going to go down, I think, and we're going to press the Y button. And we're going to start off in this. So this is a survival challenge. We have 2 minutes. But I don't know... Like, survival implies that you can lose somehow, and I don't know how we would lose.
Looking forward to completing your
Hey, buddy.
In time, you will call me.
I hate the flashing lamp for a skill shot. I don't... Where's the flashing... The one over there in the back left? I don't know, let's just press A. So this is what it looks like from this view. So I'd probably want to sit myself back a little bit, I think. Which is a struggle at the moment because there's something on the floor behind me. I've got no idea what that would be. But yeah, it's cool. It's a view that I've never before seen in a pinball game, and it's pretty playable. Like, you need to be quite quick with the old head movements, so you can keep an eye on it hurtling towards your paddles at the bottom there. But it's very playable. I like it. I don't find the... We'll swap over to the side when I've got a brief second. Yeah, I don't find this sort of view... It does a pause, by the way, which is why everything stopped there. I find these views very, very difficult to do anything with. Oh, where did that go? Oh, how did it get... I don't know what just happened. Go on. Yeah, I love that those bumpers have the blaster sound from the ships. And so we've lit up the green Jedi text you can see flashing there. I think we need to get once more into there. Which I nearly did. But I don't think anything really happened when I got it last time, so I don't know whether it's just like a extra score or something. Oh, there we go.
Jedi Knight.
You've got 200,000 for that. That's not bad, is it? Bear in mind our score yesterday was quite low. What's going on? One,
If I
go.
told you half the things I've heard about this Jabba the Hutt, you'd probably short circuit.
I see there's a Jabba half... Oh, there's one letter lit up on the left of the board there. Just noticed that. It's quite an awkward one to get going up there, isn't it? I don't really know how we would get up there. Oh. Oh, well there we go. We got one.
It is the only way you can save your friends.
Oh, almost. I don't know if we're going to get all the way in the next minute and a half. Minute and a half doesn't seem very long. I mean, as in, doesn't seem to have gone down very much. Does it pause when you have certain things happening? Or do you get more time for doing certain things, perhaps? I don't know. Oh, well, that was terrible. That was terrible. That is on me.
Lord Vader.
That's not great either, for being honest. So we've got 39. I need to stop looking at the wrong time. Oh, I'm trying to get that jabber again. But it's a very, to my unskilled person, it's quite an awkward one to get. Oh, that was nice, though.
Your thoughts betray you, Father. I feel the good in you. The conflict.
Oh, I didn't quite get back to the bumpers, and I like those as well.
Keep your distance, though, Chewie, but don't look like you're trying to keep your distance.
Oh, yeah. Only a couple, but that'll do. I'll take it. Well, we are out of time. Did we do better? Oh, we smashed it. Did we? No. Oh, I see. It's got the 3 triangles there, so I thought we got it, but no, we still didn't get that second one. We only got 2 million or something. Darn. We'll just hit next, and that take us back to the TV, I believe. Yes. So the next one would be Masters of the Force, Pinball Classic Collectibles. Oh no, I want to show you Pinball Classic Collectibles actually. I think I got the full score on that, but I like this table. Yeah, look how like old school and amazing that looks. Got the Millennium Falcon and AT-AT and AT-ST walking around, but that looks just so nice. So we don't have any of the fancy kind of moving animated models we had before. We have TIE fighters on bits of wire and stuff. I just really love the color scheme. I love the lights. It just looks so old school and so cool. I really, really like it. I'm a massive fan of it. So what is this? This is another
And hit the TIE fighter ramp with it.
feed the upper flipper and hit the TIE fighter ramp with it. I can see there's a couple of extra flippers there. Feed the TIE fighter. I don't know. We're just gonna hit go and we're gonna see what happens. I did all right the first time I did this. What did that say?
The bonus multipliers are increased.
Good. I never managed to get all the way up the TIE fighter spiral there. It always only got part way before it gave up.
Not so fast.
See? Oh, did we get part way up then? What happened then? I love all the lights and stuff. It's so old school. Oh, was that the speeder loop? Something happened? And again, not very good. Went right around the Death Star then, no? Oh, I'm trying to get the spiral. Where did the ball go? There it is. Oh, where did that go? So I had to pause the game briefly and now have no idea what's going on. And that menu appears to have gotten stuck, which is a mild annoyance.
And hit the TIE fighter ramp with it.
Has it started again? I've started it again, haven't I?
You can change the X-wing.
Okay, well let's not, as that menu is stuck anyway, let's exit the table. We don't really want to start it again, do we? So let's run over here, back to the career mode. Where did we get to? We did that one. Skip that one. We did that one. New Hope. Rogue One. Well, Rogue One I haven't done yet. So let's skip New Hope and let's go on to Rogue One. Got a lovely little guard. Awesome. Looking at the board, there's, I can't remember what his name is there, but the Empire guy in the top, or not Empire, is it? It's the, what do they call themselves? Oh god, I can't remember. Terrible. Anyway, so, press launch to begin. Nothing too specific it needs us to... Oh, hello.
Flipper and use it to score a super skill shot.
So when it comes to face textures and everything, that does tend to be where the graphics do let themselves down. I think I've skipped... I think it was the Masters of the Force table. Had an Emperor on one side of the table and then a little Yoda on the other side. And I must say, that Yoda looked pretty terrible. It's almost worth loading the table up just so you can see how bad it looked. Because, yeah, I was quite shocked. When the stormtroopers and everything, which obviously don't have any skin textures to worry about, I suppose, but they look pretty good, you know. I like the AT&T and stuff, and the speeder that was going around, they all look really nice. But yeah, skin textures, it definitely struggles with a little bit. And you'd have thought Yoda wouldn't be that hard. Little green alien. Ooh, hello.
We're not in the same league.
Oh, wow, okay. Sorry for trying. Whilst we're on Rogue One, I should probably say, or shouldn't probably say, but I'm going to say that Rogue One was one of my favourite of the new Star Wars generation of films. Obviously, the sequel trilogy had a number of issues and ended up... The last one was honestly just a disappointing, terrible mess. But Rogue One I thought was really good. It was just a wonderful standalone film. That's probably not good, is it? Didn't have to worry about, Ooh, that's definitely not good. About bringing characters back or squeezing in really poorly existing characters. We didn't have a random Chewbacca show up or anything like that. All the characters Well, spoiler alert, so, you know, if you have not seen it, I guess. But all the characters basically die at the end. But I just thought it was a really solid film. Oh, we're out of time. We're out of time. So we unlocked a few things there. And we got... we did just about get the full score. So let's check out another table. What have we got? Episode 6? Do we know what we already do in episode 6? Am I going mad? Am I forgetting how to do Roman numerals again? Episode 4. Masters of the Force. Episode 6. Yeah. I'm not going mad. Well, that's something. In that case, let's skip... I don't know if it would be the same table or not, but let's go over here and see if there are... is there another table? I don't think we've done episode 5, have we? Are these all of the tables? Do they not do... Mandalorian, classic collectibles. Oh, you can actually see the tables there. That's nice. Masters of the Force was actually quite a nice one to play. I didn't really get a lot of the special things, I don't think, but I quite enjoyed the table. What's that one? Star Wars Rebels. Rogue One. Episode 4. So that's the one we've done, isn't it? So there's only one episode. Sorry, there's only one episode. Have we done 4? Or I think 4 was one I did. Yes, one I did yesterday, wasn't it? And that's episode 6. So have we done that one? I think so, yeah, because the speeder bike going around. So let's do episode 5, because I think that's the only one I haven't done. I know you guys haven't seen those 2, but that's okay. Let's have a look at episode 5, which looks like quite a nice old school table again. I like that. Classic mode, I suppose. What is the difference? So there's a Luke, there's a Darth Vader. As you can see there, what I mean there with Luke. It's not a great impression of... in fact, there is something I need to show you before we go any further while I'm talking about this. One of the tables... Going to be Masters of the Force one, is it? Yeah, this one here. When this table loaded up, I was like... oh, you can see the terrible Yoda to start with. There's the terrible Yoda. I'm just really... I try not to be too negative about games, but that is one of the worst looking Yodas I've seen. For such a key character, they could have done so much better. But the Qui-Gon Jinn in the bottom left there, when I first saw that on the table loaded up, I was like, is that Aaron Paul? When was Aaron Paul in a Star Wars film? That bottom left portrait reminds me of the kind of portraits you get on fairground rides, where they're painted by people either because they're not very good or because they're trying to avoid copyright, where they're painted so they look sort of like they're the right character but not quite. It just is so bad. But anyway, that made me laugh when I saw that. So let's pop back and load up the episode 5 table again. Where is it? There it is. Cool. And we shall do classic, because I don't know. What's classic? What's arcade? I don't know. Left ramp hits change between scene and training starter modes. Force target and left orbit hits change right ramp entrance. Ion cannon hits switch right ramp diverter. What? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to ignore all of that. Oh, I love... it's one of those... there's another one as well which used... well, that's very cool as well, lightsaber effect. Used a lightsaber as like the launch device for the ball launch up the bottom right there. And I think that's very cool. That was almost very dangerous.
I have felt it.
And again, it feels a little weird and sort of empty without a music score in the background. But do bear in mind that when you're playing this at home... oops.
Said you wanted to be around when I made a mistake. Well, this could be it, sweetheart.
That seems excessive. I just lost a ball. Luke, do something. You will have music at home. It is just for my purpose that there is no music there. Just to save me dealing with a YouTube copyright strike.
Choose.
Something going on? Am I supposed to do something?
There's a meteorite that hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. It won't take long.
Get the lightsaber. Okay.
Now all I gotta do is find this Yoda. If he even exists.
If he even exists.
We have thousands of probe droids searching the galaxy.
Oh, we got it to the back. Oh, I like that it shows you where it's going to go. And obviously it shows you where it's going to go, but that's cool. I'm trying to avoid that middle section, because it obviously doesn't serve much purpose at the moment. But I'll tell you what, I'm struggling. So we're on scene 1 at the moment. I just noticed it down the bottom there.
Try not. Do.
Now we're on no scene?
There is no try.
Trying to avoid it. Not doing very good. Oh, that flew. I was trying to see if it said anything on the weird little screen at the top there. Oh, something's happened.
You must.
Oh, is that what we're supposed to do? I was trying to almost actively avoid that last time.
General, prepare your troops for a surface attack.
What is going on? Well, of course I can't hit him because the Darth Vader thing's in the way.
Typical.
Darn. That's my chance. That's my chance to do something cool. Ball out. Alright, Darth, calm down. Bonus, 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 bonus. Lots of bonuses. Launch the ball. What is our score? 1.3 million. Doesn't seem that high. So most of the tables, the little figures around the side, have very little impact. There was one table, however,
What is it, General?
which had a little droid, not an R2, but a similar thing. And honestly, it was so distracting, wandering around, or just all around the outside. It was just wandering around. I think I had like a multi-ball at one point going on as well. And I was trying to deal with the multi-ball and not pay attention to little droid, and it was very distracting. So I don't know if there's a way to turn them off. It'd be nice if there was. You just wanted to... What on earth has gone on here? I was not expecting that.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet. Your destiny lies with me, Skywalker.
So I can do that with the triggers. Or I can do that with A. Oh, I didn't block it. I haven't defended any. I see what I'm supposed to do now.
Your destiny lies with me.
Oh, now it's put me in a very weird place.
To be true, all too easy.
Well, that was kind of cool. I definitely wasn't expecting that. I didn't see anything like that in my play yesterday, so it was really nice to see that. Something that's obviously very different and somewhat unusual. Oh, darn.
Not right here.
Bonus, bonus, bonus. Hello? Wasn't expecting you to go through my face. So we've unlocked a poster. Awesome. So, there we go. So there's a couple of tables you guys haven't seen, so if you are interested in seeing Star Wars Pinball, there's something for you to check out when you come around to it. And I'm going to leave that there then. Apologies that it wasn't quite a proper fast look video. I wasn't blown away immediately by everything because I'd seen it all before. So apologies for that. That is entirely on me. Again, a massive thank you to the devs for providing a key so I could take a look at the game. That was really, really appreciated. And yeah, Star Wars Pinball VR, there we go. So I've got to say that as a non-pinball expert, I really enjoyed that. I could see myself playing that a little bit here and there, you know, jumping into it, doing a table or two, just having some fun, trying to actually watch the table, I can't remember what they called it now, but like the table tip so you know exactly what it is you're supposed to do and everything. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be nice if it supported the Valve Index controllers. I don't mind that it doesn't. I don't mind using a controller, an Xbox controller in VR stuff, if it's the right sort of game. And something like a pinball game, there's no real reason to use or require motion control. So I've got no issue with that. Graphics-wise, I would like the devs to do a little bit of work in the background and release an update so you can actually at least push the graphics up a little bit for PC. It's clearly been developed for Quest first and ported over to PC, and there's just been very little work done to not so much to optimize it, but to make it a bit more malleable. That's the word I'm going to go with there for some reason. But yeah, so the little Darth Vader fight was out of nowhere. That was really interesting. It makes me wonder what I've missed on other tables which did similar things. Yeah, really cool. Really enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, do hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, all of those good things. That'd be fantastic. Don't forget I stream every Wednesday at 7 PM UK time. It'd be wonderful to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in some other magical VR adventure, and as always, thank you very much for joining me.